So I officially spent my first holiday, Easter, without my wife Jennifer and without my mother Josephine. And people are like, "You look great, Father. You went to Carmine's. Um, you look like you had a lot of fun." Okay, so here's the truth. Okay, the truth is I did it all for the kids. That's it. Um, I'm shot. I think I'm the most shot now that I've ever been. Spending the first holiday, spending Easter without my wife and my mom is truly heartbreaking. But um, specifically my wife. Okay, and I'll tell you the reason why. I love my mom. You all know this, but my mom was 75. You know, look, she was still young. Okay, my grandmother Anna lived to 97. But at least my mom had the opportunity in her life to see me grow up and to see her grandkids grow up. Jennifer is only 46. She was 46 years old. It's too young. People don't pass away at 46, especially mothers that have a daughter who's 11 years old and a son who's 14. It's too heartbreaking. Look, for some reason, this hit me really hard for Easter. So far, my two worst days has been the anniversary, my 20th anniversary, which was April 9th. That was a real. I went through a really tough time for my 20th anniversary, a very tough time, and now Easter. Look, I'm alone. Like, normally, the morning after Easter, we get a nice breakfast. I'm still looking for my wife. I'm like, where is she? Come out with me for a nice breakfast, nice family breakfast. And I know you're gonna say, well, go out with your kids. I get it. I know, but I miss my wife. Okay, my wife was the best. You understand? She loved me with all her heart. She loved me with all her soul. She loved her children with all her heart and soul. And I'm angry at God. I am. I'm not gonna lie. I'm angry. She was too young. 46 was too young. I mean, the whole thing sucks. Everything about it. There's nothing good. This girl from the very beginning, when she got cancer in 2015, I told her, honey, don't get a mastectomy. This was the removal of her left breast. I told her the cancer was contained. It was called DCIS. I still believe to this day that if she did get that surgery, again, I'm not a doctor, it's not medical advice, but I still believe that it would have never spread and she would be alive and well today. But, she got medical advice from her doctor to get that removed, her breast. It spread instantly. It became stage 4. And that's basically it. Like, once it goes to stage 4, it's just a matter of time. She managed because she was so strong. She loved her family so much, my beautiful wife. She managed to live with it for 8 more years. It became stage 4 in 2017. And she lived with it for 8 years. Ultimately, she got pneumonia. It was aspiration pneumonia. I guess because she was having trouble chewing and swallowing food. That might have been due to the cancer, but it's so sad, man. She was only 46 years old. The girl loved us. The woman, I should say, excuse me, my beautiful wife. She was just the best, man. Loved us with all her heart, all her soul, loved the children with all her heart and all her soul. She gave everything to us. She gave us everything she had. Think about that song. Have you heard that song by Bad English? Giving you the best that I got. She gave us the best, everything. And it's just hard. Look, so that's what the truth is. I'm very heartbroken. I'm not the same. And yeah, I miss my mom too. But Easter was a big time for us, Easter was huge. Easter, she loved the leg of lamb. She loved the pizza rustica. I miss my mom too. I miss my whole family. I'm just saying, when people ask me that, Father, some people come to me and say, you realize we all have to pass away at some point, right? I do, but I feel it has to be fair. And then you're going to say, I know, life is not fair. I know, no matter what I say, people have an answer for it. But there's what's called a normal transition of life. We do, unfortunately, have to lose our parents at some point. It sucks. But it's like that's normal. It's a normal transition. You grow up, if you're lucky enough that your mom or your dad will see the grandkids grow up, you're very lucky. You're blessed, and they're blessed too. And that's all you could ask for. But in the case of my wife, Jennifer, she was only 46. All right. She's not seeing her grandkids grow up. She only saw Sophia grow up to 11 and Michael to 14, which again, I'm happy she did that. God bless her for that. Because she was diagnosed when Sophia was only, 1 year old. She was diagnosed in 2015. My daughter was born in 2014. So she did an excellent job. She was an excellent fighter. God bless her. She was a warrior. She loved the kids. She loved me. But I keep hearing this ringing in my ears. I think that's Jennifer. She's trying to tell me, Rich, I love you. I'm here. I am here, hon. I'm sure she is. Just a tough time. It's just really, really tough.